Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up? What up? We are back with another live draft. Oh, yeah, we ain't messing around. This isn't an old video. Week 2, the first weekly live draft that we got going on during the season. We got Mark in the house. What up, bro?
What up, dog?
Yeah, these drafts, they're going to be real quick hitters. We're already through round 1. We only got 12 rounds. We got, since we're doing 12 teams, now I added an extra round, so we got 12 teams, 12 rounds. It's best ball, and we got 9 starters. So you can fuck up on 3 picks, and it won't ruin your week. All right, let's see who's up in here. And Crispy in the house. He said, "What up, losers? What up, Crispy?" Poker Guts in the house. He's in the draft with us. He's got the 3 spot. He chose Barkley with his first pick. Shout out to Daniel Berry. What up? What up? Michael said, "Hey, look at this. I knew I told someone about Foyo Lacun, and Mike said, good looking out. Foyo Lacun helped me win my game. There we go. It's what I want to hear. Yeah, it was. I forget what DBs you had, but it was crazy that Foyo Lacun was even there. But it was one of those start 1 IDP leagues. And Corey in the house. What up? What up?
What up?
Josh in the house. He said, would Tet and Zach Charbonnet for Nico be fair? The other guy also has Ken Walker. Well, I think I'm just going to make a big stance on these fair trades. You know, like, fuck making fair trades. You know, like, do I think he will accept that trade? Probably not. I mean, Nico is a good buy low candidate since he didn't do that good this past week, but I don't know. Did Tet and Charbonnet, did they show enough to where someone's going to come off their second round pick? I don't think so. You could try sending it. I wouldn't expect him to accept it.
No.
But yeah, fuck making fair trades. Like big trades that improve your team.
Him, I feel like.
Yep. And Corey said pick up Strange, Ertz, or Kincaid. All of them. I think I would lean Strange if I'm picking just one. I'd probably put in waiver wire claims on multiple, though.
Yep.
Corey said pick up JJ or Rodgers, and would you drop Dak or T-Law for either of those guys? Is this in your league that's like the 3 bench spot league? Always, if it's a question for that league, always let me know, because my answer is going to be different for that one compared to any other league. So answer that first, and then I'll let you know. And Timon, what up? Trade Pacheco for Bill. I mean, it was just super whack for the Chiefs in general. I'm going to say no, but I bet a lot of people would say put it the other way around. It's a running back for a running back. Like, that's the thing. So, like, how much are you really improving? By 2 or 3 points per game, 5 points per game? Like, I don't think that's going to help you improve all that much unless you just want to cheer for Bill. And in that case, go ahead, do it. But I don't know who in their right mind would, accept Pacheco for Bill after, week 1. Corey says not the 3 bench spot league. I'll always reference that one. Okay. I guess what sucks is, like, I want to pick up Rodgers, but I don't really want to drop Dak or T-Law. I mean, I know that this is probably a single QB league, but I don't want to drop either one of those guys right now. Hey, PB and Jelly in the house. What up? 5-0 this week. Nice.
Yeah. Hey, so
PJ, what's up? What's going on, bro? And any surprises this week? You talking about like week 1 surprises? What are we talking about? Week 2 surprises? I mean, the surprise here is that we're actually drafting on a Tuesday, during the season. Like, that's a big surprise. This is something new.
You're welcome.
Yeah, these are going to be fun drafts all year. And yeah, we're going to do 12 teamers.
And I thought about it. It was just like, I was standing there. I went to go get my old lady something to drink, and I was thinking on the way out there. And then I'm like, babe, wait a minute. And it took me like 15 minutes to hand her her drink. She was getting so pissed. And then she's like, hand me my fucking drink, asshole. And I'm like, hold on, I got a great idea. I'm trying to fucking formulate it. And I don't know why I wouldn't hand her a fucking drink. I was just really stoned. And then I got the idea, and then I started typing like the bylaw, and then I hit you with it.
Hell yeah. And PJ said you like Boutte and that. I do. I mean, if you go look at my waiver wire video for the week, I had 6 wide receivers that I mentioned. 3 of them were like, the Bouttes of the world, all the 1 to 2% drafted guys. And then there was a couple guys that everyone's going to be going after. And Poker Guts, no, I'm not in this one. I didn't want to take a spot from someone right away. I'm eventually we're gonna get, have multiple of these, like, on a Tuesday or whatever. I just got to make sure that we get more people playing. That's really what it is. Trust me, I wanted to draft, and we still got tomorrow's draft. I might draft in tomorrow's draft if we can't fill it, but I got to get more people playing so we get people in the habit of getting these Tuesday, Wednesday drafts going. And Timon said, how much would you spend for fanning if you have $100 fab left and your tight end right now is Ferguson? Well, how much is the fab like total? Like, was it like 200 total, or like, what was it total? That makes a difference also. You should be looking at the budgets that people have in your league left. You should be looking who else really, really, really needs a tight end as well. But I'm assuming you have a tight end spot. I would drop a nice chunk of change on this one, because I just really feel like fanning is going to be a thing all season long. Not saying that Njoku's not going to be a thing, because PJ just said I'm not ready to give up on Njoku. I mean, the thing is like they have like 4 guys, like they got Judy, they got Tillman, they got Njoku, and they got Fanning. And that just seems like those are going to be like the 4 pass catchers that they're going to run through a lot. And Fanning's dope, man. I mean, I'm dropping a nice chunk of change on them, like maybe 41 or 42, maybe even half. And Corey said, go Kincaid or Ertz after Strange. Probably Kincaid. Yeah, that's where I'm leaning.
Yeah. I mean, Ertz got a touchdown, but
yeah,
the other guys had way more catches.
Yeah, and I mean,
and more target.
We're kind of splitting hairs over guys like this, and I even say Strange first because I feel like had that like hour and a half break not happened, I feel like things would have been a little bit different. But Strange, he's such a good blocker that he's really not going to be coming off the field either way. So that Hunter Long fucking bullshit catch, like that was just fluke. It was just a fluke. Corey said drop Ford over Eckler and Dobbins for sure, right? Yes, yeah. If you're dropping one of those 3, yeah, Ford would be the guy that you drop. And PJ said, by the way, now Huss looks like a genius for taking ETN in the guillotine. I'm just saying, man, I make the right pick sometimes. Okay, maybe not every time, but did I not say I said that I wanted ETN a lot because of that matchup versus the Panthers. So like anybody who would have been playing the Panthers week 1, I probably would have targeted their running back, because in the guillotine, I really try for week 1 matchups is what it's all about, because you don't want to lose, especially not week 1. But yeah, you already know, man. I make a couple good calls here and there. And Corey said, is QJ a must add or not? I mean, you could put it in, but he's going to be like the number 1 ad in your league. So do it just to maybe go through the motions and maybe you get lucky and like get him. I still think it was fluky, and even Mark, I want your honest opinion. Okay. There's only a couple people watching right now. We won't clip it or anything, but like with what we saw, 2 touchdowns, 5 receptions, what was it, 40 something yards? What do you think is going to be the most consistent at, like, if you're just breaking down those stats?
The 5 catches for 47 yards. If he's lucky, I think.
What up, Hollywood?
If the O-line can give Herbert the time to feed all of his guys, they can all be successful. I know you got Ladd, you got Keenan Allen, you QJ. I mean, honestly, I think I don't know, man. It's such a small sample size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking look like I don't want to swing off his nuts just because he fucking had a good game. You know what I mean?
The
And
two
then look like-
touchdowns is dope, but the reason why I have Hollywood Brown as the number one guy this week, 18 targets. You know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, they moved him all over the place. They got him the ball, you know, just right at the line of scrimmage. They had him run routes. They had him on the left side. They had him on the right side. They had him in the slot on the left and the right. Like, they literally moved him around to like every position that you could move him around to.
Yeah, and Kelsey probably just took Worthy out for a few games. So, bro, Hollywood Brown just became the number one wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and Hollywood sucks, but at least they're being smart and giving him a lot of catches around the line of scrimmage and just letting him try to get some yak.
Yeah, he's fast, bro. He's fast. He's fast as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
So,
but yeah, that's why but yeah, QJ and Hollywood, they are my top two. But yeah, I got Hollywood number one.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. Because he quite literally doesn't have nobody in front of him. No. QJ at least has competition for targets. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Ladd's the main guy over there. And then if Keenan Allen's really going to be getting like that many targets per game, I mean, there could just be games where someone is left out of the mix. And if QJ drops like one or two, like I feel like he could be. I mean, he dropped a third touchdown, right? He would have had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he should have had 3 touchdowns. That was on him. 1,000% on him.
Yeah, and even at first, like when I saw it, I forgot that it was QJ. And I was like, oh man, look at Herbert overthrowing. I was like, hold on, let's look at the replay again. And it was totally bounced off both of his hands.
Yeah. So I was right about QJ. I was right about Hollywood. I was right about Keenan. I got them. There's a million of them. Damn it. I knew they were good for week 1.
Yeah.
I got a lot.
Might not be good for too much longer.
Yeah, I know. But week 1, I got a bunch of wins because of those guys.
Yeah.
Having them all on the same team. ETN. I was on ETN too.
Yeah.
All over the place. ETN. Daniel Jones went off. Aaron Rodgers went off. I was on both of them. I got a lot of Aaron Rodgers and Justin Herbert. I got a lot of Justin Herbert.
And Steve said trade Henderson and Travis Hunter for Ken Walker and Higgins. No, absolutely. Just because it doesn't really improve your team. And I'm sure someone sent that to you. Nah, man, super whack. Henderson, they want to buy low on him because, you know, he didn't really do that good. And I don't know if you're trying to buy low on Ken Walker because he didn't really do that good. But like literally everybody in this trade didn't really do that good this past week. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say no. Figure out a way to rework that trade. Figure out what you want to improve on your team. I'm just gonna like blanketly say no to all of these trades now. These like 2 for 2 running back, wide receiver, unless I like both of the guys that you're getting better than both of the guys that you're sending away. That's the only way that I would say yes.
Play games.
And PJ said Herbert passing and that running is legit. I think it's just a shift in mindset. Herbert's always been a winner. It's always been the coaches that have been the problem, and the Chargers just in general. They're cursed.
Yes.
Michael said, yes, sir. Single IDP. Well, I'm glad I helped you. Because those single IDP leagues, they're very easy to fill the spot, but it's also very hard as well because you have so many choices and so many options. But I'm glad that Foy Olakun was available, and I'm glad I told you to pick him up. And I'm glad Foy got that interception and just made me look like a fucking G for telling you to start him, for telling you to pick him up and start him. Because you had a whole bunch of dope guys already on your squad. I mean, you had like, who'd you have? Like Nick Cross, Byard. You had like 3 hitters already on your squad that you didn't even really need to pick up anybody. And hey, Tim C on Rumble, what up, bro? He said, drop DJ Moore or Tet McMillan for Hollywood. If I mean, I'm assuming that this is like small rosters, maybe shallow bench, right? Are those literally the worst that you can drop, or is it maybe positional like limits that you have? If I guess I'm just, I think I would keep DJ Moore. I mean, I know it's a little bit of bullshit, you know. And it's even tough to drop Tet, but it's like you got to go after Hollywood, you know, because I think Hollywood right for these next couple weeks might be better than both of those guys. I'm gonna say drop Tet. It's tough though, but yeah, explain. Do you have like positional limits? Is it like a small bench? Like, why would you even have to drop one of those guys to pick up Hollywood? There's nobody lower on your bench that you could drop.
Who was the guys that he said?
DJ Moore and Tet. So I'm just assuming it's like a league that has like positional limits at, you know, wide receiver, running back, whatever.
Or like you said, super shallow bench, maybe.
Could be.
Like
And just to bring up, you know, let's bring up some stuff in the draft here, because I saw Hollywood Brown go, but he went in the 6th round. Like, I know that like this one, it's very interesting. This very, very first one's gonna be interesting because I feel like people might still be drafting with season-long mindset, you know, right now. Do you, Mark, or did you actually do like, did you go look at matchups and like, you know specific matchups that you wanted to target or anything?
You already know I did.
Okay, I'm just checking. I don't know what people's process was for this.
Yeah, I've been going over this for like ever since you said we were going to start week 2.
Okay.
I've been looking at it, you know what I mean? But I broke it down after week 1 and I figured out, you know what I mean? That's why I'm drafting like I am.
And one thing that I noticed, look at this, Papa Tex drafted Bucky, Mike Evans, Egbuka, and Baker Mayfield all in a row. I don't even know who the hell the Bucks play. I mean, just right off the top of my head, I know I said it in one of my videos, but I can't remember. They played the Texans. I mean, they were okay on defense, but also a Monday night, like, man, like I don't know what the scores will be come Monday, but she's gonna have, potentially 4 people starting on Monday, assuming that they all do good enough to crack the lineup. Oh, and it was you that got Hollywood in the 6th round. Nice.
Yeah, bro. In a single QB league, I go QB round 2.
I mean, shit, if there's one guy to do, like Josh Allen won so many people their weeks last week, like just last minute, like, like I forget who the hell brought it up in the chat, but he was like, man, I was partying in the beginning of Sunday Night Football. I didn't need, they needed so many points to like come back, but they had Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And then I think they needed Swift to not get like 10 points on Monday or they lost because of that. Like he thought like, I don't know, like mid game or whatever, he thought Swift was going to need like 30 or 40 points to need to beat him. And then Josh Allen went off in the second half. And I don't even know if he won. I can't remember who that was. Okay, look. So Tim said it's a 4 wide receiver max. Okay, so there is positional limits. And he says has London, Brian Thomas Jr., Moore, and Tet. Yeah, I think I would drop Tet in that case. I really hate the leagues with positional limits like that. Because I would not want to drop a guy like that.
Yeah. It's redraft league, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard of any dynasty leagues having positional limits. That would like, I would just tell people to get the fuck out of that league.
Yeah, I wouldn't join that league
unless the limit's like 10 or something like that. Better not be like 3 or 4.
Yeah, 10 per position or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But goddamn, bro, you limit
even then I wouldn't like it because I feel like I have more than 10 running backs on some of my dynasties. A lot of the lower ones are kind of bullshit ones that I could probably drop, but it sucks if you have to drop someone and then the guy in front of them gets hurt. And you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have dropped that guy.
Yep. Bro,
And,
what the
and Crimney, what up? Said what running backs to be trading up for? I mean, if anything, you want to be like buying low on guys. Like you don't want to like buy
Yeah, you're
guys
gonna pay
at their
premiums right now for Derrick Henry.
yeah,
You're
for
gonna
sure. Like
or
Gibbs,
in
right? Didn't
Dynasty
Gibbs do
League.
shitty? Didn't Gibbs do shitty? Like you want to buy low on someone, try buying low-ish on like a guy like Gibbs.
Yeah. Bijan's impossible to buy right now. Don't even bother.
Yeah.
Don't even bother.
Cooks,
Don't even
same
try.
thing.
You're gonna have to pay out the ass. It's gonna cost you Josh Allen.
Dude, you might
And
be
then
able
he's
to
gonna throw in some shit and
you might be able to go trade for like a Jonathan Taylor, you know, because I mean he didn't do that great, and like there was so much action, and he didn't even get that many points, you know.
Bucky
With like
didn't do that great.
no, he
Bucky,
didn't, but he got hella volume though. He got hella
A-Chain
volume.
didn't do, yeah. A-Chain
Nah.
didn't do too bad.
Nah, yeah,
Kamara
he did
didn't do
okay.
too bad.
No, he said he has A-Chain and James Conner right now. I mean, see, here's the thing that like you don't have to go trade for a running back. You know, I mean, you have serviceable guys, you know, beyond serviceable guys, but
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants the CMCs and Bijans of the world, you know. It's just not likely to get those guys unless you develop a lot of depth and you trade like 3 players for CMC if like the CMC team, you know, starts shitting the bed a little bit or something like that. But that's why you got to keep acquiring like dope ass pieces on your bench, and then you trade like 3 or 4 of these flavors of the week for like someone dope. But you got to build up that depth though. And Corey, and wait, real quick, Corey. Crimney said also thoughts on Pollard. I mean, they faced one of the best defenses in the league, so I think Pollard's like a pretty solid buy low candidate as well right now. And Corey said drop Eckler or Dobbins for QJ or neither. Eckler, if I was gonna drop one of them, I think it would be Eckler. And I mean, I know you're just putting in the waiver wire claim, so you might not even get that, but Eckler would be the guy. And Frank, what up, bro? He said, would you drop McCarthy for Fields? I mean, Fields is going to get the rushing action. You know, there's no question about that. I feel like those guys would be in similar kind of tiers for me, and Fields probably would get a little bit of the nod because of the rushing. And Corey said other wide receivers, BTJ, Sutton, Coleman, Ricky P. Shit. I mean, those guys are staying put. Yeah. Solid core of like wide receivers there.
Kittle's officially on IR.
Yeah. Ricky P. He's gonna be coming up in the world. We'll just say that. And then Coleman, I'm so excited about Coleman because I really liked Coleman going into like the draft and on Buffalo. But I told you guys last year after watching his first preseason game that he is not draftable in redraft, like at all. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole because he was getting punked at the line by all these cornerbacks. But him and Marvin Harrison Jr., they got on some swole status this offseason, and then like automatically like he's just not getting punked at the line anymore. Like he can actually like get off the ball now. He did get punked and got pushed out of the end zone. Would have had a fucking touchdown on that play had he not got punked by that DB. But dude, Coleman to the moon, man. Coleman to the moon.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed. You know what I mean? That was my first receiver I grabbed.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know who they play this week, but I feel like
they play the Jets. The Jets.
Yeah, I wonder if Sauce would cover him or not. Like I don't know if Coleman would even get that treatment where Sauce would follow him.
No, Sauce will go on fucking Shakur.
Well, I mean, Shakir goes out of the slot a lot, though. So, like, that's another thing. Like, Sauce doesn't really follow to the slot. He's not that good in the slot.
That's fair.
So I feel like he's gonna try to hold down that island, you know, on well, I guess if we're looking from the offense's point of view, the right side of the field. And Corey said QJ is going to be so fluky going forward. You're right, though. Yeah, I mean, you got to put in the waiver wire claim. You know, I mean, we got to do our due diligence because what if he comes out and scores a touchdown? Even if he doesn't get a lot of work, if he still scores a touchdown, his value stays high. Maybe even you try to move him, you know, because there's whoever, if you get him, there's other people who put in a claim. You just had a higher waiver claim spot. So I wouldn't even be opposed to getting QJ and then selling him right away to someone because people are just going to be hyped like crazy on that right now.
I accidentally
And Corey-
drafted Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, with
That's
just
my
this
second
12 teamer,
quarterback.
I mean, damn, I should have changed it to be super flex, but
Change the
it's
game.
just better though because we want the elite quarterbacks to start. I mean, that's really what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I took the chance on 2, I guess.
Yeah, because you never
It
know.
really
Who's gonna do what. And Corey, yes, I would drop Tua for Rodgers. And Crimney ETN coming up now. They traded Bigsby, right? Yeah, and I mean Bigsby was already, ETN was already the guy, but yeah, they did move Bigsby to the Eagles.
Yes.
And Crimney on Twitch said, "Do you think CMC is worth going for? That tendonitis scares me." Well, I mean, if we go down the list of every NFL superstar, there's something that they've had injured in their past. There's something that's wrong with them, you know, like look at what CMC did, bro. Like that motherfucker had 9 receptions. 9 receptions. And like now, no George Kittle. Like, dude, he might be averaging 9 receptions over the next 4 or 5 weeks. So we're gonna see, man. But like the thing is, like, who's gonna trade CMC to you now, though? You know, like unless you're like overpaying. See, like that's the thing. You gotta like
truthers at this point, bro. We're holding steady. You know, you would have to pay an ungodly amount to get me off of Christian McCaffrey right now.
And in redraft, it's almost not even worth it for me because what am I gonna do? I'm gonna trade like all the people who traded for CMC after that news came out. Like, dude, they're laughing all the way to the bank because, like, I remember seeing some trade that was like Ken Walker for CMC. And it was like, you know, like that Friday or something, you know, and like people just like totally giving up on CMC and, you know, getting the B-list players, you know, when CMC's an A-list player, taking pennies on the dollar, you know, and that's not the way you win fantasy football. Like, you have to have the balls to go trade for Christian McCaffrey, you know, in that kind of situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I drafted him everywhere I possibly could, bro. With every draft that I could get him, I took it.
Yeah.
That dynasty league I was telling you about. So I got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes as my 2 quarterbacks. I got Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, and then I got Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams.
I mean, that lineup's not set up for longevity, but if you win this year, I mean, just you're playing with house money anyways at that point.
Yes.
Corey said, if I want to put in a claim on both QJ and Rodgers, who do I drop for the second? Cup Chubb. It's the 14-teamer. Wait, what? Didn't you say you had Rodgers? I mean, Tua? Why don't you drop Tua? Fuck him. It's only a single QB league anyways. Nobody's going to pick him up after the fucking horrible ass game that he just had.
Yeah. The Colts, my Colts, bro. My Colts. Oh, my God. I cannot believe this. My Colts came out and did their motherfucking thing, bro. They came out and they showed off. Daniel Jones came out and he showed his motherfucking ass. Like, come on, bro.
I'm not gonna rain on your parade too long, but I just got to be that guy, you know, dude. Miami's defense, like, yeah, they got a couple guys on the line. They got a couple guys on the line. They didn't really get to pesos though, because they got they got Bradley Chubb. That's it. I think he's got the sole sack for Miami. They got Brooks and they got Tyrell Dodson. Those guys are dope, but they don't really cover wide receivers. Like their secondary is so trash right now. Like I don't think unless you guys were watching yesterday, which I already forgot the motherfuckers' names that I mentioned. Nobody, unless you literally follow Miami like so closely, nobody can guess one of their starting cornerbacks. And yeah, they have Minkah Fitzpatrick, but he's a safety. He ain't covering no wide receivers. Like, dude, Miami is going to be the team that you target with like wide receivers all day. They're so trash. They're so trash. And I want to go look up and see what the fuck's name is, because their second cornerback, he has a funny ass name. It sounds fake. Sounds like a video game character. Yeah. His okay. Well, first, their number one cornerback, I forgot. I do know this guy. It's Jack Jones. Now, for those who don't know who Jack Jones is, he was like the third or fourth string cornerback on the Raiders last year. And now he's the number one cornerback on Miami. And their second guy, his name is Storm Duck. Storm Duck.
He got hurt.
I
was watching it. He got hurt.
Dude, it's he was probably faking an injury. I mean, smart man.
Yeah. Bro. You're not gonna so guess who else I was right about? Already has a touchdown pass.
Who?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say his name yet. So I don't want to.
All right. Well, man, don't ask me a question if you're not gonna if you don't want to mention the guy's name. Let's wait till he's drafted and then you can say it. Yeah. And Corey said pick up QJ and roster Stafford as my only QB since Tua will be the first drop. Yeah, drop Tua. I mean, I know it's a 14 teamer, but it's a single QB league. There's going to be other QBs that come up on waivers over time. And the way that Stafford looked, as long as Stafford is healthy, you might not even need to go away from him. Long as Puka's got to stay healthy too, that motherfucker coming out killing it. And Frank said, who you think's gonna have a better season, Judkins or Samson? I think Samson's gonna be the third down back. I mean, it's easy to say that right now because that's what we saw. I mean, I know Judkins is a beast. They didn't draft him where they drafted him to like not use him. You know, I think that Judkins will have the better season if he gets back by week 3. But if Samson stays that PPR role, you know, gets, I mean, shit, if he's getting 6 to 8 targets a game, well, I mean, shit, he had 8 receptions. If he's getting 6 to 8 receptions a game, I don't give a fuck what he does in the rushing game. Like he's like a wide receiver that you're just plugging in your running back spot at that point. And Criminy said got offered in one QB league, Herbert, A-Chain, Rashee Rice for Jahmyr Gibbs and Ricky P. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I mean, do you need a quarterback? I mean, single QB league, I'm assuming, because QBs don't have a lot of value. Even ones like Herbert, like in single QB leagues, they don't have a lot of value. Who do you have at quarterback? Because if you don't need one, I don't like it, because I don't want to like then you're pretty much trading for A-Chain and then QB decisions and then Rashee Rice on your IR. It says he has Dak. I mean, Dak probably played his worst game of the season. I mean, they do have a tough schedule, but who do they got this week? I know they have an easier matchup. They got the Giants. Giants are actually kind of toughish against the quarterbacks, but I don't know. I think I'm just holding on that. Corey said maybe I'm explaining the question bad. I prioritize the pickup first, Rodgers or QJ. You prioritize QJ first. In single QB league, you don't need to prioritize the quarterback because you almost don't even care if you get the quarterback. It's more of just like a luxury backup. So make sure you do Tua for Rodgers, you know, and whoever else you said for QJ. What up, CB Dizzle? He said, should I pick up Penix and drop May? Or am I tripping? Caleb's my other QB. Shit, Caleb seems like he's more droppable than May. I mean, I know May didn't do like all that great, but who else could you drop? Who else could you drop besides those two guys? Because I'm okay rostering 3 quarterbacks for, you know, a short amount of time. What up, Ron? And he said, been out of contact for a few days. In-season drafts, or is this something different? It's an in-season draft, bro. We're doing every Tuesday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be doing a weekly draft. These are just 1 week leagues. It's like there's no pickups or anything like that. This league is literally going to be deleted next Friday, and yeah, payouts happen the next week. It's $22 buy-in, 150 for first place, 40 for second place. It's 12 teamers, 12 rounds, 9 of your players will start. Oh man, and Poker Gut said, there goes my Boutte stack. Mark swooped.
I got Waddle after Boutte. That's crazy.
I mean, as bad as they looked. Like, where'd Tyreek even get drafted? In this
Way too late. They're going to bounce back. Bro, they're going to have a good game. But New England, though, that's why I took Boutte, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's looked really good. Like,
he got a lot of targets. Corey, so you worried about Ingram? A little bit. I mean, I'd be making moves at the tight end spot, you know, for if you have Ingram. But yeah, this is one of those things. We got to get the practice reports, which I'll be having those every Monday, or every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Probably going to drop it around like 1 p.m. West Coast time, 4 Eastern is when I'll make those videos, so I can get a big majority of the daily news. And Corey said, we trying to pick up Mac Jones in Superflex. I mean, maybe, but the thing that sucks is like with everybody that's down over there, like he's whatever, you know, like it's different if they have all their pieces, but you know, we're talking about literally everybody being injured over there. So like Purdy's not even, he said Purdy's possibly not going to play. Yeah. And I mean, Purdy's not even a good play, even if he does play right now because of the injuries plus his injury.
yeah.
And what up, Toyota One? He said, what up, crew? He said, sorry, bro. He said, I won't be able to draft till the first week of October. I'm working Monday through Thursday. I barely just got home. Work was super busy. Dang, man, you barely just got home? I mean, I guess, it depends on like when you get off and when you go in now. I guess I don't know about that. And Ron said, hell yeah, looking forward to a few of these. Marky Mark, good to see you, my man. Yeah, hell yeah.
What up, dog?
Mark back for the live drafts.
Yes, sir. You already know. When it comes to being a degenerate, I'm fucking. I put the D in that motherfucker. You hear me?
And Corey said in a single QB league, I don't even know if it's worth it to waste a waiver priority on a quarterback. Well, it probably is because it's a 14-teamer and because of how well Rodgers did.
Yeah, I would definitely be getting Rodgers everywhere I can. Like I put in a claim for him. I got in that 8-team league. You can only have 4 quarterbacks though. So Rodgers and Daniel Jones are both on the thing. And holy shit. Rodgers and Daniel Jones are both on the waiver wire still, so I got Sam Darnold as my 4th quarterback. I got Kyler Murray, C.J. Stroud, Matthew Stafford, and Sam Darnold. So I'm swapping Sam Darnold out for either one of them. I put a waiver claim in for both of them.
Okay.
You know
Total
what I
one's
mean?
the highlight of my day. Let's smoke it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he said the Niners fired Moody. That was the highlight of your day. Oh,
Moody.
man. The kicker action.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. And Corey said, if I have Ingram, should I prioritize QJ or Strange first? QJ, because like Strange and Toyota One, you're the man. About to pack up this dab right now. Because Strange, I feel like the game itself was strange. And like, that's why he didn't do as good as I think he would have done if they didn't have that, you know, fluky ass fucking hour and a half like delay. But I just know he's gonna pop off, man. Like we already see it. Like, I mean, he was doing so well before the fucking you know, the lightning storms or whatever, and he is gonna be a huge part of their offense. And I didn't download the video. I was trying to find it. Actually, I'm lying. I didn't try to find it. It was sent to me by multiple people, and I should have tried to find it on the internet somewhere, but it was a block by Strange, and dude, he decleated a fucking edge rusher. I don't know if it was the linebacker or if it was the D end, but like he did one of those like pull blocks where he was on the left side, pulled all the way to the right, and just completely fucking like blasted the edge or the linebacker with his shoulder. Dude literally fell on his back like he was taking a wrestling bump. Like that's how far dude flew back. And yeah, Strange is a beast. I got like really pissed that they re-signed Evan Ingram when they did, because they drafted Strange in the second round, but he just wasn't ready yet. Now I think this is like his fourth year or something. Like he's about to be like a free agent like next year, and he's finally getting his chance to start. And Poker Guts said, I got a fun wild card for the last pick. All right, here we go. Where's Poker Guts at? 10th in the last round. And let's get it, bro. Thanks for the super chat, Toyota One.
Smoke weed every day.
So that was who caught a touchdown pass already.
Oh, Hopkins. Yeah. He didn't. I mean, he didn't get a lot of work, but yeah, in a league like this, not a bad like last, you know, pick for a dart throw.
Yeah, that's what
That was
it
a
is.
dope
And
ass catch. Like it was a dope ass catch. It was a dope ass throw.
They play the Browns.
Revenge.
Yeah, they play Cleveland. So all of my matchups. So I got. All right. So
Holy
Kamara
shit.
against the Niners is probably my worst matchup, but I got Josh Allen against the Jets, A-Chain and Waddle against the Patriots, JT
Oh.
against Denver. Okay, that's my worst matchup.
Who against Denver?
JT. I got Josh Allen and Keon Coleman against the Jets. They just slaughtered Baltimore, bro. So they're gonna fuck the Jets around. You know what I mean?
Whoo. See, we dizzle. Do I drop pop for Butte? I think I would.
Yeah. And I drafted Butte pretty high. You know what I mean?
In this draft?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Who'd you draft him over? I mean, I guess you drafted him over Waddle, but you got Waddle. But Cup, Shaheed, Reed, Golden, Pop, Downs, Higgins, Jay Higgins, Calvin Austin. I mean, when you look at it, I mean, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, there's 16 wide receivers drafted after him. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
That's not a lot. And we did this draft hella fast.
Yeah.
Hella fast. So I don't know. I mean, maybe we could even add a couple more rounds, maybe add a super flex like in there. Because like if it's just 12 teamers, I mean, I feel like if it's an hour or less draft, that's not, no one's really going to be tripping about the rounds.
Yeah.
Like it's going to go fast.
Hey,
We'll see.
I say if you add a super flex, 2 more bench spots, and 2 IDP flex spots.
I just don't want to do the IDP yet. We're gonna get people going with the offense only. We'll get because I want to get as many random new people in as we can, and I don't want people to be pussies about the IDP. I feel like even just in this draft, just specifically, I don't know. I mean, more than half of this league is cool with IDP, but the 49ers one. Number 9, number 11. I guess that's only like 4 out of these 12, but these are all like the normal people that are in it too. Like I didn't even think I posted about this on Facebook because I was so busy today and we only needed a couple more people, so I didn't even post about it. But let me see. Actually, let me read the chat first. And hey, CB Dizzle, you the man. And he said Diggs, Pollard, Pacheco, or Butte for the flex. And I'm not even in all the way starter sit mode. So let me go pull up the matchups real quick. Diggs versus the
they play Miami.
That's money right there.
Yeah.
Miami's cornerbacks suck.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Diggs. It either be, it'd be Diggs or Butte. I think I'm going Diggs.
Who do the Chiefs play?
Chiefs got the Eagles. So a little bit of a tough matchup there.
Yeah. I definitely am not playing Pacheco.
And Ron said, "Old man Rogers he's one hit from the dark cave for life." Yeah. Poker Guts probably think my lineup is a donation. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I feel like people's lineups are probably going to be stacked a little bit more this week than future weeks as we go along. People will just be drafting differently. Corey said, "Here are my options in the 3 bench spot league: Debo, Dobbins, Keenan Allen, Brian Robinson, Hollywood, Samson, QJ, who are the top 2." And it sucks because you had Debo, but like, who would you even drop for these guys? Because you dropped Debo because I can't remember why, but I remember it was like you dropped ETN and then you picked up ETN, and it was like a whole bunch of these things. I'm surprised, man. You got to make it you got to tell these fuckers to expand the bench, or you're bailing. Gotta just tell them that, man. It sucks, dude. Like,
I mean, out of those 2, Debo and
Hollywood. See, even Keenan Allen. I mean, I like Keenan Allen too. He's still a bum, but like, he's attached to Herbert.
I like Dobbins though, and goddamn.
Poker Guts said Pop got 7 targets and it was raining. So maybe Pop just sucks in the rain. Maybe. I mean, they threw it a bunch. Definitely threw it a bunch in that game.
Yeah, they're gonna slaughter Miami's secondary.
And Crimney said different league: Tony Pollard, Cup, and Ingram for Sam Laporta and Garrett Wilson. If you're getting Sam Laporta and Garrett Wilson, yeah,
absolutely,
I'd do that for sure. I don't know if they would, but And Poker Gut said, "Nah, I'm not playing with Superflex." He said, "Nah, fuck IDP." He said, "Do my best to build these like DFS lineups. Superflex and IDP ruined it." Yeah, I'm not gonna do IDP, but yeah, see, even that, like, yeah, because people who would do these would be like into the DFS style, and yeah, we're gonna keep it the way that it is. I like that it finished quick because we can get multiples of these. I mean, shit, if we wanted to get another one going right now, like we totally could. I'm not going to, but we could have two, one at 6, one at 7. Someone said that they didn't get home until like 7:30, so they were like, yeah, if we could start one at like 8 West Coast time, that'd be cool. So we'll see as this grows. I bet we can get more and more of these happening.
Yeah.
And Poker Gut said, by the way, my tool is complete, by the way, that I programmed. Got halfway through setting my lineups before the draft started. Okay, cool. What up, dude?
What up?
Corey said, would you pick up Loveland, Goddard, Pitts, or Henry over Strange? If anybody, Goddard. I mean, he was pretty solid, and he's just always going to be. And Poker Gut, select all the players you want in your pool for DFS, set a minimum exposure, salary floor, all the variables, and produce the lineups with max coverage. That's awesome. Frizio, what up, what up? Said he's got Mandrews. I want to pick up a tight end off waivers. There's Jonnu, Strange, Hunter, Fanning, Juwan. Which tight end do you like? Strange, Fanning, and Juwan, man. I'm sure that other people are going to put in claims for these guys, so I would too. Like maybe on each one of them.
Yep.
My droppable would be Ingram, Etienne, Aaron Jones, Ricky P. Those 4. Yeah, see, it sucks, man. I don't know. It's hard for me to even tell you who to drop because, like, I'd never drop any of these players.
I would drop Ingram for Debo.
But then I don't think he has a tight end.
No.
Or wait, this would be you putting in the tight end claim already, right? I can't even remember, but yeah, that's the tough part. Yeah, but Ingram, low man on the totem pole there. It says, so if you drop any of those 4, those are the options above.
Debo, Robin.
Yeah, see, I'd rather have Hollywood than Debo. Because Terry McLaurin's not going to be as quiet as he was all the time. Okay, he already has Strange. I'd probably go Ingram for Hollywood then.
Yeah. Yeah, Hollywood just became the fucking #1 receiver for probably the best quarterback we're ever going to see again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
When it comes to getting shit done.
And then Debo is the number 2. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, dude, I'm annoyed for you in that league because there's only 3 bench spots. So if I act a little annoyed, just remember it's not towards you, it's towards the idiots who have created that league and only left it with 3 bench spots. Because you know why they have it as 3 bench spots, right? It's because they want to make sure that they can never trade with anybody, like never have to trade, so you can pick up people off waivers. And they want to make sure that nobody gets a competitive advantage by having a deeper squad than anybody else. So that's really what it is. And when you're actually good at fantasy football, those kind of things like limit the upside that you can have.
So I got Josh Allen, but I grabbed Mahomes. I grabbed Mahomes more of a defensive play, just so nobody else would take him and beat me with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And said stick with Strange or put Goddard in for him. Nah, I'd stick with Strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And CB Dizzle, Pollard, Chubb, Sampson, and the flex. Shit, probably Sampson again this week. Got the Ravens. I feel like they're gonna be throwing the ball a bunch.
He catches the ball a bunch. Sampson was a fucking home run. I'll tell you who deserves credit on that one, bro. Jamie. Jamie was all over Sampson.
All right. One more bowl.
Hey,
And
I'll tell you what, we're up 5-3 in the fucking Gang Wars League. I know that.
oh yeah, I mean it's light work. Light work.
I smoked my opponent by like 60 some, almost 60 points.
Yeah, I chopped the head off their snake. Or what? That was their leader. Me and him went against each other in week 1.
Good shit.
Yeah, it was easy. I don't think there was even one point where he was ever beating me in that week.
No, he didn't even crack 2.
No, and this man, Aiden Hutchinson only got 1 point in that one, so that's even me having one person in there who got a 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I had him in
Luckily.
our other league that I have in the IDP one that we did.
Yeah.
I was shitty about that. I won the 3 QB league, bro, with 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I had Josh Allen, and then I made that trade for Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Yeah, I took 2 losses in both of the 3 QB leagues with IDP. It was bullshit, man. Bullshit.
I did good at a lot of other places though, like
And Corey said their reason is because they want to create more excitement on waivers each week. Yeah, exactly. That means they want to have the opportunity to grab great players because people need to drop great players. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Their reasoning sucks. All it does is limit it holds back skilled fantasy football players more.
so that 3 QB league, my roster was Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, Bijan, CNC, Brian Thomas, Terry McLaurin, Ricky Pearsall, Aaron Jones, Travis Etienne, Spencer Rattler, Demario Davis, Kevin Byard, Nick Bolton, Aiden Hutchison, Quincy Williams, Blake Cashman, Buda Baker, Brian Brandt. I won that by over 100 points, almost exactly 100 points.
And for Zill, I like Butte. I was talking about him a bunch. If you haven't gone and watched all my waiver wire videos, go watch the waiver wire videos. They're all there on my shorts. If you just go to my page on YouTube and then just click on the shorts, you'll see all the ones for this week. All the videos that I post for shit like that, they're all going to be under the shorts now. They're all going to be quick hitters. And YouTube just promotes that more, so more people are going to see it. And Kyle, what up? Should I trade Pickens for AJ Brown? If you could get AJ Brown for Pickens, I say buy low and do it. Crimney said, why'd Mahomes get drafted so low right there? Pretty sure because he's facing the Eagles. Look at what how Dak got whooped up by the Eagles.
Yeah.
And Corey said, so don't drop ETN, Jones, Ricky P for Debo. No. So it's a one claim. So only one claim to drop Ingram. Yeah. Ingram for Debo. Ingram for QJ, if that was the league with QJ.
Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, Hollywood. Yeah. So Ingram for Hollywood and then Ingram for Debo because you might not get. I mean, if it's was this the 14 teamer? You might have to put in a couple. And CB Dizzle said Mixon coming back this season. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
So the other one, I traded for Aaron Rodgers. I got Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Genty, Brees Hall, Lad McConkey, Brian Thomas, JSN, Mark Andrews, Devontae Smith. Yeah.
And yeah, Frazil said I didn't know to check the shorts, but now I know. Yeah, I'm just reminding everybody now. And you don't just go to the page and look at all the shorts. You'll see it. I'm gonna start having cover photos for the shorts, so you'll be able. I mean, you could just look at the cover and know what the video is. I mean, even without reading the title. I'm trying to make it easy on everybody. And Crimmy said, oh shit, this is only for 1 week. Yeah, this is just for week 2. That's it. This is we do these. They're going to be every Tuesday and Wednesday. It's literally 1 week drafts. This draft, this league will be deleted by next Friday. Once the payouts happen, then the league's getting deleted. And yeah, same thing with tomorrow's league. It's just going to be a 1 week. Then same thing with the ones for next week. Super fun. And he said that's sick. What's the buy-in? $22. 22. Winner gets $150. Second place gets 40. And the payouts happen the following Friday. It's not through League Safe because League Safe, you got to set it up for like the end of the season. So this all goes through Zelle for the most part. There's other ways that you could pay. And if you pay another way, you get paid out through PayPal. And yeah, if you go to 420crew.com, you'll see it on the screen there. That's where you sign up. You can sign up for free and you get access to all my posts and everything. And I'll be posting the links in there every week. And we already got, I'll put the link in the chat right now. Make sure you pay when you join so you do not forget. Because if it gets to the point where, like, I don't know, we're a couple hours away. And if you're not paying attention, I put people to the side and then you just get in the next one. And here we go. And the drafts, they're always at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Josh Allen and Rodgers accounted for more than half of my points in that league. They literally won me that league by themselves.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
I won by 33 points.
Nice. Exotic Lord said, I need QB. I traded DJ Moore for Justin Herbert. I had CeeDee Lamb and McConkey and DK. Yeah, that's not bad. Who'd you have at QB, though? QB's Bo Nix. I mean, he did get a little bit exposed. But who do they play this week, though? They play the Colts this week. I mean, Colts were looking sharp last week, so.
We're either about to get exposed or we're about to show some fucking grit.
Yeah. And
Daniel Jones better not fuck around this week.
Corey says the 3 bench spot leagues, so the top 3 waivers: Hollywood, Debo, and whom? Keenan Allen, B-Rob, Sampson, QJ, Dobbins. I mean, even though it's one spot, I'd put in like 4 or 5 waiver claims. You know, you're only going to get one of them anyways, because I would say most of these guys are probably going to get picked up, right?
Yeah. Hollywood, Debo, Sampson,
Keenan.
QJ. Keenan.
I'm going Keenan over QJ.
Yeah.
But that's how still, that's like 4 or 5 spots there.
Dobbins.
Yeah, you get the order. I mean, the way I was shouting them out right now: Hollywood, Debo, Sampson, Keenan, QJ. Who knows who you get?
Yeah.
All right. And Crispy said, thanks for the donation, losers. Fucker. All right. We're going to get up out of here. Make sure you stay through the credits and jump into tomorrow's draft. Make sure you pay. And yeah, we're going to keep these rocking every Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. Salute to Justin Pickle in a Jar and Chris Patriot Sports. Salute to the producers. Shout out to the co-producers. Shout out to the associate producers.
That's my name right there.
And shout out to the epic supporters and the awesome supporters. We will see you guys a little later. Oh, and let's check out the new theme song on the way out.
It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler.
I'm gonna smoke a bowl for this. I think it's like a minute.
420 money a dab isn't plenty. 5, 10, or 20, that's more like a yummy. Best ball alert, your team ain't gonna work. Drafting a kicker beat, drinking too much liquor cause I hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Defense on me!
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night! If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the